Hey, what's up everybody, this is Jay Martinez and today I want to share with you guys what I learned after investing almost $40,000 in coaching programs, in courses and in events and all of this. And I want to share this with you guys because maybe I don't talk about this in a lot of my videos, or not a lot of people are willing to talk about this because they are afraid of getting called out. They are afraid of being seen like as dumb, because a lot of people will invest a lot of money and then maybe they are not going to get the best results. So a lot of people are afraid to talk about this, and I want to share with you guys what I learned, because it is the same pattern with everything. So first, when I started my journey, I was only investing in courses, online courses, events and all of that stuff, but that didn't really help me a lot because this was like, don't do it yourself. So that's why I was not able to get the best results. But after that, I invested in a coaching program. It was $5,000. And the interesting part about this is that even though I didn't get the results that I wanted, still the biggest takeaway was that I understood that I could charge the same amount of money to another person, right? In the past, I never invested in a program like this before, and I thought that it was impossible to charge $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. So after paying $5,000 for this coaching program, I was able to have like a breakthrough. And yes, I learned some things, of course. Maybe they were not super useful because they were a little bit outdated. But even if that was the case, I learned a lot. And I had the breakthrough to being able to charge more money. So that was like the big thing. This was from a guy that was making $50 million. And my advice for you guys is that don't choose someone that is really, really, really big, because they are not going to put a lot of effort into that program. Maybe they are going to have already 10 programs, 15 programs, even coaching programs. And if maybe you will think this guy already made $50 million, then maybe I am going to invest with him. But the reality is that a lot of times they are not going to have enough time and they are not going to give you the help that you need. After that, I invested in a coaching program about e-commerce, because at the time I was trying to sell a course about e-commerce, and then I decided to go back into e-commerce and launch a business. And here, after investing, this was around $4,000. After investing this amount of money, again, I got a lot of information, but I didn't really get results. And the thing here is that the biggest takeaway is that I didn't want to do this. I saw that it was not really a good idea to continue doing e-commerce for a long time, because these guys made $10 million in e-commerce, but because of the low profit margins and because they were they ended up making just like $200,000. And I mean, that's still good money, but to say that you can make 10 million and you're gonna keep only 200K, it's a little bit frightening, so to speak. I don't think that is the right word, but it's interesting to see that in e-commerce, yes, there is a lot of money to be made, but if you make only 100K, 200K, then it is very likely that you are not going to keep a lot of money in your pocket. So after this, I invested in another coaching program. After being in e-commerce into this space, I invested in another coaching program. And now this is where things started to change, because after investing in this program, I invested around $7,000. This was the biggest program that I purchased in the past, that I purchased in the last few years. The biggest thing that I purchased, because I still didn't, that is the biggest thing that I paid in the past until today. But then what happened is that with this coaching program, I was able to get my first client after 8 weeks, 6, 7, 8 weeks, something like that. I don't remember exactly. But the biggest thing that I got from this program is that I was able to get an opportunity to work as an appointment setter. So because I got this opportunity and because I had these insights, I met a lot of people, I had access to an exclusive community. I was able then, after I left my job as an appointment setter, I was able to get to go from $0 to $10,000 in just 35 days, because I had all of these things in place. I had the experience, I had access to exclusive audience, I had the insights of this industry, and then because of all of these things together, I was able to get to 10K per month. So that's why I forgot to say this, but I wanted to record this video because I had a call yesterday with a guy, and he invested around 20K, the same amount of money as me. Not 20K, he invested like 20K. In my case, I invested more than that, but he said that he was feeling like everyone was trying to scam him, and that he was not really, that he didn't know what to do because he was not getting results. But the biggest maybe I'm repeating the same thing, but the interesting part about this is that paying for programs is like dating, right? I mean, not because if you get heartbroken, maybe this sounds a little bit weird, but if you get heartbroken, that doesn't necessarily mean that you are not gonna date more girls or more boys if you are into that. But the thing is that even if this happens, even if you don't invest in the best program, you are gonna take responsibility on that. You're gonna say, okay, so I didn't make the right decision, but I will continue. And in that case, you are gonna continue paying for more programs because we need more information. It's impossible to say that now because you invested 20,000 and nothing worked, that you're gonna stop investing. I mean, it's impossible for me to figure out, it's impossible for me to understand someone that will stop investing just because of those experiences. So that's why here, after that, after I got those results, I decided to invest in another program. And again, here, the reason why I decided to do that, even though I had some experience, even though I scaled my business to $10,000, and I use these quotes because technically some people will say you are successful, but even though I got to this point, I realized, you know, why do I need to have $10,000 in my bank account? It will be better just to invest this with someone else that can help me to take this to the next level, someone that can help me to go from 10K to 100K a month. And that's why I decided to invest in a new program. And in this case, with this new program, I am learning new things, and it is the same thing with any program. You will always learn new things. If you really take advantage of the information, you will always learn something, and you will always end up getting some type of results. Yes, maybe the program that I paid for the first time was not really useful, but I am sure that the things that I learned will help me in the next few months or in the next few years. So the same thing happens with any program. You will think that you are gonna get the solutions, all the solutions, and maybe you are not gonna get them, but that's okay because those are solutions that you have to find out by yourself. Those are solutions that only you can find, right? So you can get the ideas and you can get the strategies from someone else, but at the end of the day, only you can make things happen. So after investing in this new program, I wanted to share with you guys something interesting, and it is the fact that we don't have to stop investing in ourselves, and at the same time that we need to take bigger risks in order to continue moving forward. Because this is, I think that I heard this from Grant Cardone. He says that the reason why some millionaires don't go to billionaires is because once they get that $1 million, they stop taking risks. And that's okay for some people, of course, because once you have that amount of money, you can stop. But the reason why some people become billionaires is because they don't stop taking risks. They don't stop taking bigger risks and taking, solving bigger problems. And it is the same thing right here, right? If you make more money, you will have more problems and you will need more help with those problems. So that's exactly why I decided to invest in this new program. And I think that I will make another video where I talk about the things that I learned in this new program, because it was actually really powerful, some of the things that I am learning. But the main takeaway for this video, guys, is that you don't need to stop investing in yourself even if you don't get results with a program. It's like it doesn't make sense to stop investing in yourself just because you got scammed. I mean, technically speaking, you didn't get a scam because you received a course and you received the information, but this is something that I am seeing with my clients as well. In some cases, I am telling them to do certain things and they don't do them. So if a lot of people are telling me, yeah, I paid for this program and I am not getting results, then maybe it's because something is missing there. Or even in my case, I paid for some programs and I didn't got results, but it is very likely that it was my fault. And that is also the mindset that you need to have. You need to have this approach. Taking responsibility, you are the only responsible for your life, for your results, but at the same time, all of these programs will never give you access to all the information that you need. And not because they don't want to, it's just because the information that you need to scale your business, the information that you need, will be only available for you once you solve the problem, if that makes sense. You are the only person that is going to find the solutions for the problems that you have. And then, even if you create a program, let's say that you create a program with the solutions that you found. Even if that's the case, later, if you try to create the perfect program, not a lot of people are going to be able to get the same results, right? Not a lot of people. What I am trying to say is that Some of your clients are not gonna get results because they need to do other things for themselves. They need to find out the solutions for their problems, and that's okay, because it's impossible to give you like a script. It's impossible to give you like a recipe for success. That's why success is so difficult to get, right? So I just wanted to share this with you guys. Also, I forgot to say that I learned about this because I had access to a program that costs $60,000, and I realized that even though we had access to this, still you can get stuck, and still you will need to find the solutions to your problems. So the main takeaway here, guys, is that don't stop investing in yourselves, even if you got heartbroken, even if you feel like someone scammed you. Probably they didn't scam you, probably it was your fault, because like in my case, probably it was my fault by not choosing the right person. It was my fault because maybe I didn't take action. It was my fault because, that's the idea, that's the mindset that you need to have. So yeah, just continue investing in yourself, guys. This is something that I wanted to share with you guys. I invested, again, a ton of money in programs, in courses, and I've seen results, and at the same time I haven't seen results in other ones, but that's the name of the game. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to continue investing in yourselves. Use the money that you have. If you have a ton of money, please use it. Please use it. Invest it in yourself. You will be better off by having more information than by not having the information. Especially if this is someone that you really trust. If you're trying to invest in someone that you really like and you know that he has the solutions to your problems, just do it, man. Even if this doesn't end up working out, it will be better to have more knowledge right here. And not even that, but it will be better if you have more strategies that you can apply instead of having more money. Why do you want to have more money in your bank account, right? So that's my takeaway. Some people are gonna agree with this, some people are not gonna agree with this. That's okay, but that's what I experienced, and I just wanted to record this video for that. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.